All right, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Shattered Rose. Please make sure that the tokens that are on the splash page here reflect, because you guys leveled up, I thought, didn't you, last session?
Nope,
No, no,
No,
no.
not
we're
yet.
still
Oh,
4,000 away.
We are 4,000 away.
ooh, I thought we got you up there a little bit. All right, well, that'll work too. So just make sure everything's correct. Zazia, we are currently under the Zazia personality uh,
Yep,
for for this session.
yep. Brought back at the end of the last one.
All righty. So let me just do a couple more things and then we will get going. Gosh, tell you this, doing all this definitely, there's definitely a lot that needs to happen here. Let's see. Then we'll go. Whoa! No, no, no. Close that. No, I don't want to do that. Discard. Good Lord. There we go. That's what I want to do. Let's see if I. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I'm learning as I go, so I apologize if this is taking a little bit while. I'm learning all this as I go, and it's just not working out the way I thought it was going to work out. So let me. Crap. Um,
Testing stuff.
Yeah, it's still testing stuff. Technically, this should work the way I think it's going to
I'm
work.
saying I'm also I tested up because I created a Cinder Strike with the flame tongue. So I was just testing if it works.
Well, then if I put there, boom, come join us for some D&D fun. Poof. All right, post it there. We'll see if that garners anything.
So
All righty, everyone. So last session we ended off defeating the undead within the lost keep or stronghold within the mountains, discovering not only documents that detail uh, other locations of interest to definitely go in and check out, but you also recovered a massive war chest, which I'm not sure if everyone's had enough time to kind of go through and look at that. I did save it. There we go. I did save it. So if anyone has any questions of what was in there, um, as far as magic items and things like that, just let me know because it looks like it was Eyes of the Eagle, which if I remember correctly, David, you were able to incorporate one of the goggles you got into your goggles,
correct, yes. I
which
lost the other.
right, which I believe was the Eyes of the Eagle.
Yes, correct.
The staff of adornment, I don't think anyone has claimed. The rest of that is pretty much just art objects, gemstones, and then gold. It definitely would be of interest to King Valric and Elon is the fun that this stronghold was guarding such a massive war chest. So as the four of you embark leaving the keep, having pretty much, cleared it all out, you begin the long trek back down the trails within the Calcurse Mountains that you came up. And as you begin to travel, Figure you left kind of late in the day at this point, Tom. We'll say, late afternoon, 5, 6 o'clock. So the sun is going down. And as you begin to travel, the trails take you all throughout the mountains and even through some forested areas. It is through this section of forested area that the group decides to camp for the night. In fact, as you find this somewhat of a clearing within the forest to do your camp, Zazia, you feel a strange familiarity with this section of the forest. Almost as if you've been here before, but you can't quite put your finger on it, right? It's just like there in the back of your mind, it's like I've been here before.
Well, we probably passed through on our way to where we went.
Yeah, but it's more than that. Like you are able to pick out details within the surrounding area that suggest some type of familiarity. Maybe you've passed here before in your earlier travels or something. That's the only thing you can think of. It's just a weird sensation.
Okay.
As night begins and everyone sets up shop, you set up the watch schedule and things like that. The feeling is just bugging you. It's like an itch you can't scratch.
I'm tasting stuff. Don't just ignore me.
No worries, no worries. So roughly at the middle of the night, David and Zazia, the two of you are awoken, not by any sound per se, not that someone was coming to uh, wake you up to go on your turn for watch. It was more of a feeling that it uh, encroached its way into your sleep. A feeling of you're not alone, a feeling that you're being watched, a feeling that danger um, is nearby. So the two of you wake up. I mean, it's a jolt of awake. It's not like, oh, I'm waking up and opening my eyes. No, it's a boom. I'm up in a sitting position. Something's wrong. As you look around, you see that only the two of you are awake. What would the two of you do in that situation?
What's going on?
Oh,
What? What?
I don't know. Something woke me. Grab my weapons and stand up. Look around.
and as you look around, you see that Tori is asleep. I mean, heavy sleep, practically snoring, right? Rondo, who is on watch, you see him sitting on a rock, not far from camp. He seems to be slooped over a little bit.
We fell asleep.
I'm gonna go over and check him.
And yes, as you check him, Zazia, you come to the realization that David is correct. He is asleep. Do you try to wake him?
Yes.
All right.
I slap him. Wake up.
Oh, everyone seen the movie Click?
Yes.
Yeah.
This
Nothing
this
happened.
the scene with David Hasselhoff in the
Yeah,
office where he pauses it, just
yeah. That's
whack
very
whack.
appropriate.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of what's happening here with this. And so you slap Rondo hard. I mean, there's no way, no way feasible in your mind that anyone who was asleep would remain asleep with the force you put behind the slap, right? And yet he remains asleep. And that sense of danger kind of grows more in your mind. All around you, the forest seems to be closing in. It's dark, you can't see very far. It's a little cold. And then you hear a voice, Zazia. It's a voice that you're familiar with. It's a voice that you dread hearing because it's like, oh my God, he's here.
Your dad.
The voice of your dad. And he
Oh
says,
crap.
My daughter, a test for you. And as he says that, a chill runs down your spine. And he says, but I want to make it a bit more interesting. So with that, Zazia, give me a D20 roll. Remember, I believe it was odds for Zazia, evens for Zatsi, and a 1 or a 20 for Zazie.
Alrighty. It is a 6.
All right. So that's uh,
Even.
that's Zatsi, the paladin.
Mm.
So, David, you see you 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 can sense the presence of Zazia's father. You can sense it. He's here.
Oh man, I know the presence. Is that your dad?
And as you say that, you see Zazia just kind of for a second go limp
Babe,
a-
you okay?
and then come to.
Oh Lord, Father, I did not call for you. Be gone.
Oh no.
And with that, you feel his presence fade. But as it fades, you swear you could hear a laugh, just a
Hey, maybe we should bring your mom into this sometimes.
My mother is doing the work of Terra. She cannot be bothered with such simple things.
It's your dad. He's sometimes a pain in the butt.
Aren't most dads?
Yeah, but your dad is special.
Special kind of evil.
special to say the
Point.
least. Yes. What?
Maybe your mom is the only one who can get him in line.
Yeah, because that worked so well before. Hence why they are not together and never have been together.
True.
All right. So as that goes on, Zatsi, you know you're no longer dressed in your armor. You no longer have your weapon with you. It has been removed. And you know where to find it.
Go to the bag of holding, get my armor back.
All right. So in the time it takes you to don your armor and re-equip yourself to your uh, paladin best. Off in the darkness, uh, in the forest, see a pale green light.
Is that Terra's light?
How would I know from here?
I
You,
don't know, but that looks weird.
I suppose we should investigate.
Yeah, it's a strange green light. I don't trust it.
I'm gonna slap what's his name again?
Rondo, one more time, just a,
Yep.
just a whack. So as you do that, and you begin to enter the forest. Forest is cold and dark, and I'm sure, if I remember correctly, both of your characters uh, does have um, dark vision, if I remember correctly.
Yes, correct, correct.
Yep.
So even with the dark vision, it still makes it kind of um, hard to see, but you can see where things are going. And you enter that forest, approaching the green light. Again, this sense of evil, something bad happened here, you know, just absolutely invades your body. As you get closer and closer to the light, the darkness within the forest seems to swallow you. And then Zatsi, you feel something. It's a presence. It's all warm and fuzzy and bubbly. Everything. It's just. Ugh. What is this type feeling? And at the same time, it's a bit familiar. There's a
I'm gonna resist it.
there's an urge to grab the flute that you acquired from Elanis's study earlier,
I'm gonna fight it.
and you do successfully. You resist the urge to grab the flute, and as you begin to approach this glowing light, whoops, you enter somewhat. Oh, not that one. Somewhat of a clearing. Ah, the clearing is dark, mist filled. You almost sense you almost sense Fey, as if a rift between the Feywild and this plane has been opened. Oh man. And as you look, you can see in the clearing some creatures. You see a four-legged animal that looks like a dog, but with a slightly more human face. It doesn't have the elongated snout. It's much more closer to his face, like it's like how do I explain it? It's like a cross between a human and a dog. for its face, its red eyes glowing as it scans the area, and you can hear the flapping of little wings as these small flying creatures skitter about.
I'm gonna move slowly. I'm not gonna
All right.
Where
rush
are we
in.
on the way?
Uh, do
Oh,
I
there
have?
we are.
Yeah, down at
Okay.
the bottom. So if you want to do that, give me a stealth check real quick.
I'm also gonna go in stealth.
All right.
Uh, let's hear. That's a 12. I'm not very stealthy.
Yeah, well, disadvantage with on stealth because of armor does tend to do that.
You're heavy.
Yeah,
Yep.
Did you do it
14.
disadvantage, babe?
Huh?
Did you do it at disadvantage?
Well, my stuff says 2. I would assume the disadvantage was already in it. Hey, wait a minute. Why did my hit points go down? Oh, I'm in the wrong character. Hold on.
Huh?
-1. I rolled a 9.
All right.
But still, did you do it at disadvantage?
Well, I don't know what it says. -1 on stealth with the D, so I'm assuming it's already in there.
Well, disadvantage is rolling the two d20s and take the lower. So you got a 12 on the first
Oh
roll,
yeah, sorry.
and then a 9 on the second one. So we'll
Oh,
have
I
to.
rolled a nat 20 on the second.
Oh,
So 9.
19. I heard the 9. And that's all I got. So you rolled a 12.
19, yeah.
So you rolled a
I
12 and
rolled
then a 19.
No, I rolled a 10 when then -1 made it a 9. Then I rolled a nat 20. -1 made it 19.
So disadvantage will be the
With a
9.
disadvantage, so it's a 9.
So it would be a 9. And then David rolled a 14. So I'll let you guys go ahead and move. Go ahead and move up your movement, and we will see what happens with those rolls.
Where is
You guys are down at the southern end.
and for some reason my
Token not working.
shatter no, my roll 20 closed for some reason. Okay.
What is
I'm
going
gonna shoot this the Yeath Hound.
on? And I don't know if I would pronounce it right. I would pronounce it as Yeth.
Okay, Yeath Hound. Yeah,
It
yeah.
could, because it's only the single E. So, as you guys approach,
Hold on. I messed up something. I messed up. There we go. My character. There we go. Now it's working.
so as you guys approach with the stealth rolls that you have, the hound, kind of is walking around a little bit, and as it does, its ungodly looking face, like I said, it's just a mashup of like a human and a dog at the same time. Right? It's just an ugly looking thing, right? Its head turns towards your direction, and its red eyes gleam in the night. Let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
Our stealth that wasn't successful.
No, it was
Oh no,
not.
my stealth sucked. 11.
And hopefully this time with the multiple creatures, I will pick the one that you don't kill first. Because that seems to be the way things go with in this game. All right, so let's see. What do we have here? And what'd you get there, Zazi?
11.
Is that what I said? 11? Yeah.
Okay. And
Could you
and,
concentrate on on the thing instead of your phone? Just saying,
and we got an 11.
because
Oof.
you seem distracted.
I'm not distracted. I just forget numbers easily.
All right, so the Yeth Hound will get to go first. As it just, the red eyes gleaming at you is just rather unsettling. And as it looks at you, it lifts its head and lets out a baleful howl that echoes through the forest. Both of you need to make me a wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
At 20.
Okay.
Wow, this dice is doing good today.
All
You
right.
usually do, though.
So with the nat 20, you are successful and you are immune to the uh, baleful baying of the Yeth Hound. That's it. David, you are not so lucky with that 4. You have the frightened condition. And I will put, let's do, I'm going to put this skull icon on you just to know that you are frightened. Now, with the frightened condition, just to remind everyone, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within sight. And you can't willingly move closer to the fear. Luckily enough, the fear only lasts until the Yeth Hound next turn for game mechanics. And that is all he can do. So then it would be the Devilkin's turn. And they are flying. So they're floating around in the air, flapping their wings, and you can just hear it. And the thing that strikes you the most is once when the combat starts, there's this screeching that happens from all 3 or all 4 of them. I think there's 4 of them, right? No, all 3 of them.
No, this is 3.
Just this screeching, yapping, screaming that kind of goes on between them. Flying movement. So let's see here. Almost get to you. Definitely get to you. Not quite. All right. So zoom in a little bit here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And he's going to try to attack you with his little barbed tail as he swings it around to hit you. 14. A 14 misses. Thank goodness. And again, you'd notice that these things are constantly like half screaming, half gibberish all the time. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 40 feet. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 4 to 40 feet. So this is going to be very, very fun. All right, David, are you ready for this? Because it's now going to be your turn. But this is what I have to. This is what we got to figure out. All right, so you start within 30 feet of that one. You start within 30 feet of that one, but not in 30 feet of that one. So what is happening with all that gibberish and screaming is an ability of theirs. It's called ceaseless screaming. Any creature other than the screaming devilkin that starts its turn within 30 feet of one or more screaming devilkins can hear it must make a DC 10 wisdom saving throw. On a failure, you'll be incapacitated until the start of the devilkin's next turn. On a success, nothing happens. All right, so you passed one, but you got to do it twice because you're next to two of them, which is why I had to measure it. I was not expecting that. So that means, why are you missing hit points? Just noticed that. You shouldn't be missing any hit points. So not only do you have the frightened condition, but you now have the incapacitated condition until their next turn. So put a snail on you for that. These guys are pretty simple though. They only got 18 hit points. Since you have the incapacitated condition, David, um, you cannot take an action, bonus action, or reaction. Your concentration is broken. You can't speak. You can pretty much just stand there. Fortunate. It's just as if you're in a daze, just as these screams have kind of scrambled your equilibrium. And then Zazia, would be your turn, and I do have to check. 'Cause I think you're in line for all three. I don't know. Two. You got to make three checks. Three wisdom checks, DC 10.
All right. So a 19 plus my wisdom.
Mm-hmm. First one good.
Yep.
Two
So a
more to go.
20 on the first one.
Okay,
A 13 on the second one.
that's still good.
And a 13 on the third one.
All right, so you are unaffected by this scream, this babble that's going on. Go ahead, take your turn now. You have full movement and actions available to you.
1, 2. I'm going to hit him. So, first sword is a 24.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
My D8. That'd be 9 points of damage. And I'm going to Holy Smite him.
All right. These things are not considered undead. These are fiends. Well, so fiends
I
might
know.
work. Is it just undead, or is it also? Oh no, they're considered
Well,
face.
no, that's the first weapon. I haven't gotten to my second one yet.
Right, but smite is a level one smite is 2d8 radiant damage, but 3d8 if it's I think just undead.
I'm gonna actually save the smite then and just hit him with my second sword. As my husband says, I should hold it and see if I can kill him in one shot.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, 14.
14 does not hit.
Thanks, hon.
He tried. He tried. Uh, not a bad option, you know.
I can't
Uh,
hear you talking, babe. Are you coming across?
yeah, I can't hear him either. I'm not sure if he's muted on his end or I mean
Yeah, nope, still can't hear you.
it was working earlier.
Testing. There we go. Sorry.
There we go.
There you are.
And I'm hearing the severe weather warning.
No,
No,
child
it's all
abduction.
abduction,
Amber Alert.
unfortunately.
Oh. All right. So then with that, does that end your turn then, Zatsi?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. David, you no longer have the frightened condition at the start of this turn because it is now the yeth.
Yeah, but I'm still
It's
incapacitated,
still incapacitated.
and the Yeth Hound is still there. So yay! I'm
Yay.
basically incapacitated. Cannot do anything.
Ooh, nice. All right. So the yeth hound. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then tries to bite you, Zatsi.
Rude.
And it's rather unsettling as it does try to bite you, as you're seeing what a
Disadvantage.
human mouth. Yeah, disadvantage. Yeah, yep, yep. 'Cause of the cloak,
Mhm. Misses.
and he misses. All right, the screaming devilkins go. This might be hard for you, David. I don't know. So right now, you you're gonna have to roll a little bit better at the start of your turn for their ability, because that's like constantly going. Uh, 1, 2. No, no, don't stretch them. Oh,
You stretched them.
I stretched them. I didn't want to. 3. So the two of them are going to try to attack you with their barbed tails. So
At
go.
advantage because I'm incapacitated.
No, no, you're not.
I am incapacitated.
I should have gotten rid of your marker. Yeah, I did. You were incapacitated uh, by its screaming babble, but
Okay.
it ends at the start of their turn. So at the start of
Ah,
their turn, it goes away.
okay,
But then on
gotcha.
the start of your turn, you have to make that roll again to see if it happens again.
Ah,
So yes. So let's go ahead and do this. First attack, second attack.
hits misses. So
Wow,
one for
wow, the first one hits you for 5. See, they're not that bad. Yeah, see, you only have to do 2. And then the Devilkin is going to try to attack you, Zatsi, at disadvantage, which is that.
um,
Ni-
hits.
19 hits for 4 points. As the barbed tail just gets through the armor and just, it's a minor irritation to you. It's only 4. All right, David, it is now your turn. So you have to make 2 wisdom saving throws, DC 10.
Okay, first one succeeds.
Okay, second one.
Second one succeeds. Thank goodness. Now I can start attacking these guys.
Yes. So with the success, yes, with the success, you can start attacking to him. Yes, that's not like the yeth sound. So go ahead.
All right, first attack in the first. He's missed on the first one. That was this guy here.
Hmm.
I'm not attacking this guy. Okay, that one definitely hits.
Same target.
No, it was the one next to it. 8 points of damage. Didn't
All
kill it.
right. Let me just make sure.
Okay,
Yep, 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 yep.
and that's it. That's all I can do.
Hey, it's still 8 points. I mean, these guys aren't too powerful, but that babbling scream that they have is what.
Yeah, it's pretty bad,
Yeah, that's
especially
what.
with an AC of 14. Yeah,
That's what scared me at first. But I saw that it ends at the start of their turn, so I was like, oh, okay, that makes it a little different. All right, so that's it. Is now your turn, and you have to make those rolls as well. But let's see how many you need to make. Okay, you're in with that
2.
one, so you have to make two. DC 10.
14 and 16.
All right, you passed. So you have your turn, full
All
action and
right,
everything.
I'm gonna hit the little guy.
Hmm.
17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, sorry. Plus 8 is 24.
Oh, 17 hits. So the 24 definitely hits.
Okay. I rolled 8 plus 3, so 11 total.
He's dead.
And that is enough to kill the little guy.
All right. Can I hit the Hellhound, Yes Hound with my?
Yes, you can.
Since I hit the first one, can I use Divine Smite on the Health Hound or no?
Yeah, you can do it on any hit,
Yep,
just once per turn.
yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna use because he's a big guy. I'm gonna use my second level
Hmm.
smite.
Oh, you gotta hit him first.
Oh, I have to hit him with my second.
You've got
I
this.
thought since I hit the first.
His
You
AC is
gotta
only
roll
14.
with your what's her name with your offhand.
His AC is only 14. You got this.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Oh no!
Oh
Critical
no. Good Lord.
D100.
And where is
54.
54? I think here. 54. 54. Wide open. Provoke an attack of opportunity from the closest melee if possible. So with that, it's still at disadvantage, which is a good thing because you got the cloak of displacement. So let's go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Oh, he hits.
And he hits. So you only take 11. You don't take 22 because that second number only applies to targets that are frightened.
Gotcha.
All right. So now it's
Well, there's not really anything else I can do.
all right. So now it's the Yeth sound. All right. So I need everyone to make as he lets out another howl. DC 13 Wisdom saving throw against the
No,
bale,
I fell.
baleful baying. Oh no!
Yeah, I didn't make it either.
Oh no! You are both frightened. So I did the skull for that. Poof. And then the skull for that. Poof. All right. So with the frightened condition again, uh, you can't willingly approach. Um, yeah,
I'm already standing in front of him.
I know. That's kind of a good thing for you then. All right. That's going to end its turn. So, David, I need two DC 10 Wisdom saving throws against the gibbering and jabbering of the.
Natural
s-
20 and a
Mhm.
10.
You pass. So go ahead and
Yeah, but
take your turn.
I'm still this.
You're frightened, but
I
you're not.
know.
You're not frightened of the Devil King. You're frightened of the Yeth Hound.
Oh, okay. So I can attack. Okay.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
All right, I'll attack it again at the same things. One on the one on the other one. That hit, right?
No, the 16 does not hit.
Oh, wow.
Their
Even a
a
high
their
hit.
eight yeah their AC is 17, but their hit points are only 18. So it's like one or two hits they're gone.
Uh, okay, so I'll hit the other guy.
That one hits.
That'll definitely hits. Oh, he's dead. Okay, got one down. We got one down. Oh, we got two down.
Whoops. And that was the one that I had. Shoot.
Well, at least it wasn't the first one.
At least yeah, at least it wasn't the first one as that's usually what normally happens. So put an X on them. I'm just gonna move them way up here out of the battle so we don't need to worry about
I'm gonna drink a potion of healing.
them. All right.
For a total of 6.
That'll work. And then if that ends your turn, then David, Zatsi, it'll be your turn.
I'm gonna attack the guy in front of me. Okay, so plus 8, 13. It misses.
Mm-hmm.
Second hand, 16.
That'll hit.
Now you can smite him.
Uh-huh. 8 points of damage, and now I'll use second level Divine Smite. Which is 3d8.
Yes.
Okay, 14, 19.
For a grand total of 27 points of damage.
Don't they? Oh, it's a fiend. Are fiends?
Fae. The Fae.
It's a fae. Never mind.
Mhm. All right, brings them down to 24. Zoom in a little bit closer so we can see a little bit better what's going on. All right. Where'd my turn order go? There it is. All right. Does that end your turn then, Zatsi?
It does.
All right. So at the start of its turn, it's going to go ahead and use its bite against you at disadvantage. Because now that you're frightened, if he hits, you get the extra damage. Oh, and he misses you as the jaws just kind of chomp down, try to chomp down on you, and you just dodge out of the way just in time. And you hear just the clattering smack of the jowls as it tries to bite you. That's going to be it for its turn. So then the Screaming Devilkin is going to go ahead and attack you, David, with its barbed tail.
Critically hits me.
All right, so you're doing it's doing 5 points. We're going to ignore the 2, and we are going to roll on the chart to see how badly it hits you. 27.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Doesn't sound too bad at all. At least you know it's not going to get any extra damage die. As an immediate action, attack the same opponent. No ones or 2 on the damage die. All right, so you take 5 now, and then he's going to attack you again. Not that there really is a chance. There might
That
be.
misses.
And then he misses on the second attack. So you take only 5 points of damage. All right, that's going to end the Screaming Devilkin's turn. David, give me a Wisdom saving throw, DC 10, because you're still within 30 feet.
Thank goodness. Okay, let me get rid of this screaming nightmare thing. And I
Yeah,
rolled a natural.
roll a D100. Let's see what happens.
I'm sorry, what were you saying there a second ago? Getting rid of what now?
Yeah, right. Oh, 72. That's not going to be good. Tough recovery. Go last in initiative round. All right. Well, since you've already had a turn, next round you're going to go after Zatsi.
Can I finish my second attack?
Yes, you can. It's still technically it's still your turn.
Now a natural 20.
A 1 and
Nice,
then a 20? Good lord.
nice. Roll another D100 and then roll for
Oh
damage.
my god, that's funny. That's funny.
Look at that, 40 on the chart. Let's see, what does 40
Oh,
do?
sorry. I didn't realize it rolled it.
Well, that's all right.
Didn't hear.
And then go ahead and roll for damage. Ooh, roll for damage again because you get an extra damage die out of that.
Max damage.
Sweet. So you got traumatic injury, ignore damage resistance, extra damage die. And that is enough to kill it between the 2 attacks. But because of the fail, you get to go last in the initiative order. So Zatsi, it is your turn.
Hitting him 24.
24 hits.
For only 6 points of damage, I will Divine Smite him again. Just because these things are pissing me off. 11 points of damage. And then my second attack.
So hang on before you do that. So that was 11 plus 6, correct? For 17 total?
Yep.
All right.
Second attack. A 9, I miss him.
He's only at
Hi,
7
Kiki.
left.
Hi, Mama.
So now that we are back at the start of the turn with the Yethound, David, you are now going last.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I gotta get rid of that guy up here too. There. Show that he's out of the turn order. All right. So the Yethound is going to go. And he's going to attack you, Zatsi, again at disadvantage.
And hits. That's gonna hurt a lot.
That's going to hurt a lot. That brings you down to
32.
5. Down to 5. Ouch.
How do we get to 5 from 16?
No, you had
You're
37
you're
points.
frightened.
You're frightened, so you take double damage on the frightened.
Not that's not double damage, you just take that extra psychic damage because you're frightened. Oof, that is vicious. And then Zatsi, it is now your turn.
Do you have a greater healing potion left? Okay.
First thing I'm going to do is, as a free thing, do a lay a hand on myself for 30.
Okay. So you're back up to 35.
Then I'm going to attack the guy in front of me. That's 17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. Doesn't take much left. He's down to 7. He's single
All right,
digits
it's a 9.
for
Yeah,
9
he's
points
dead.
of damage, and that is enough to kill him. And then with the source of your fear defeated, Zatsi, the fear leaves you.
I mean,
And same thing, David. Since the source of your fear is gone. Hang on, I gotta get rid of the icon.
I have a feeling my dad had something to do with them.
Oh, yes. He said this was a test. So as you explore this glade, this opening, right? The thing that gets you again is you feel as if a rift between the material plane and the Feywild has been ripped open. You can feel this, not necessarily arcane energy, but it's an energy that is unlike anything you've really ever felt. It's a little bit, disorientating uh, in its effect. The presence that you felt, that Zatsi, that bubbly, um, happy, cheerful presence is getting stronger.
Nope, not welcome right now.
And so with that, you dive deeper in because there's this almost, I want to say, almost like a pull to go forward. You desire to figure out what's going on, what is deeper in the forest, what is waiting for you, because you definitely feel like something is out there just waiting for you. Doesn't feel like it's nice. It feels very uh, uh, very evil and dark. There's also
Yeah.
a rise in kind of like an arcane presence. It's very subtle at this point in time. And as you go further into the forest, as you go into uh, deeper and deeper in, that presence kind of grows. So much so that I would allow both of you to give me an arcana check to see if you can pinpoint exactly what this feeling
nope.
is pertaining to.
Let's see here. My Arcana, 20.
On a 20,
You don't do it.
on a 20, there is this, as a paladin, I would say, right? As a paladin, you've encountered stories of evil beings such as this that are out there in the world, and you never thought you would encounter a feeling like this. but it feels as if it's a presence, a presence of three minds, and all three minds are connected, and it's as if all three of them are kind of watching you to see what will happen.
Hmm.
So you keep going further in, and as you go into the forest more, that bubbly, laughing, joyful presence is kind of guiding you a little bit. You try to fight it, right? Because you're like, no, she is not coming out. Not in a million. No, she deserves to be pushed down, stuffed into a barrel, the barrel closed, sealed, and kicked off a cliff.
Pretty much, yeah.
But she is there. Try as you might, try as you want to just ignore that part of you. She is there. And her strength seems to be, let's say, seems to be weakening almost, right? Like you can feel her, you can strongly, you can feel her, but it's as if she is reaching out to you. But at the same time, you get the sense that she's also being pulled further and further away at the same time, right? It's a very disconcerting feeling, almost as if you feel you are being torn apart from within. You don't know how to take this information. It's weird. It's strange. You know, she is a part of you, but at the same time, you don't want her to be a part of you. And because of that, this feeling is somewhat disconcerting. Half of you is happy. You're like, yeah, get out of here. We don't want you. But the other half feels as if a hole is forming within your being. Give me let's do another arcana check to see if you can piece together what is happening.
16 plus 3, 19.
19. Dang, that is insane. So on a 19, you're both relieved and horrified at this realization. And the realization is that you're being torn apart. The realization is that what you or what was revealed in the Tower of Alanus in his study, when it was just you and him, and then those other two were encased in crystal next to you. You can envision that moment. And as you do, what you begin to understand is that the other two are being forcefully removed, right? So it's as if something is draining their essence from you. So a piece of you is beginning to go missing. You can feel it. You are not whole if this piece disappears, but it is happening. You can feel it deep within you. It's happening.
Um, I guess we should just continue searching the forest then.
And as it, as that feeling, just kind of comes to that realization, you're like, yeah, we gotta find out what's going on. We gotta look. So you continue to go into the forest, going through the forest little bit more frantically now, right? You're looking for anything, and then you hear his voice again, sending a cold chill down your spine. Right? It says, "Daughter, soon, whether you want it to or not, you are going to have to choose. Be sure that when you do, you choose the right one."
Oh, you're so annoying.
And again, as his presence fades from you, you just hear that laugh. So going through the forest,
Mm.
you see or more sense a power coming from in front of you. And as you begin to approach it, you come into another clearing.
I'll be back.
Right?
Sorry, he's grabbing me some ibuprofen and Tylenol.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm just
Toothache, sorry.
no worries. Trust me, if anyone should be worried today, it's me because I'm like, wow, that we're gonna burn through what I've prepped much faster than I thought.
Thank you, sweetie. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Sorry, that was my husband, sweetie.
I no worries, no worries. So as you enter this clearing, there's a sight that is quite interesting laid out before you. In this clearing, you can definitely see, some stumps and various other trees, and you can sense that there's something out there within the clearing. But what strikes you most, what draws your eyes instantly, is a purple crystal.
Ooh, purple.
Yeah, it's kind of floating in the air, about 4 or 5 feet off the ground, and it
I'm back.
Purple, 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 purple.
purple, and it glows with a light. And as you look at it, you could almost swear you see something moving within the crystal. Keep in mind, the crystal itself is maybe, a foot, maybe 2 feet in length, right? Uh, 4 or 5 inches in diameter, kind of thing. So it's kind of a long, elongated crystal. And for just a second, you could have sworn you saw something moving within the crystal.
I'm actually going to take one of my potions of healing real quick.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Not lunchtime yet.
I think she wants to go outside.
I don't think so.
Okay, 6 foot 8 points back.
All right. So you heal 8 more points.
I'm going to move forward.
All right. So as you move forward into this clearing, again, that sense of being watched by 3 separate minds reminds you that you're not alone. As you enter the clearing further, small creatures emerge from the forest all around you, coming out of trees, from under rocks, in an ambush.
Ambush. Roll for initiative, I'm assuming.
Yes. Roll for initiative.
I'm going to try to convince them that we're there in peace and there's no reason to attack.
All right. What do you say?
Say, well, hello there, little friends. No reason to attack. We come in peace. We don't need to kill you. We can all be friends.
All right. So you say that in common. And as you say that, these diminutive people with short, stubby legs, long arms, and large red caps, and a sickle in their hand, and a wild, crazy look within their red eyes.
And then I'll say, and I have candy.
And I have candy. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Um,
I'll pull a bag out and jiggle it.
and even as you do that, trying to offer some kind of, you know, peace offering, some type of, uh, hey, let's not fight type thing. They look at you and absolutely, just snarl. And in common, one of them says, "And death to all who enter this glade, for we protect it for her."
Who's her?
There's no response to that as they press the attack. Go ahead and give me an initiative then, Zazia, Zatsi, since we are ready for that.
11.
Wow.
Who
All
doesn't
right.
like candy?
These guys definitely don't. Chaotic evil. They just want chaos and destruction.
Oh, they should meet our friend in camp then.
Yeah, right? Who's probably going to wake up with a very sore face and not understand why. All right, then, David, it is now your turn.
All right, I'm first going to attack this guy. And then I'm going to be using Bullet of Restraint if I hit.
All right.
That hits. They have to roll a DC 15 to be restrained.
Ooh. Dexterity?
Yep. Strength.
Strength. Here we go.
Oh, he had a nat 20, bastard. But first, let me do damage to him. Oh, really? I'd ignore the 2, so it's only 5.
Oh, you rolled a 1 on your D10. Holy buckets.
Yeah, I know, hey?
Ouch. So only
Mm.
5.
I have fire burn, so I'll use a fire burn on him.
All right.
It gives us a little bit more damage, but that's it for my fire burns.
Bring him down to 32 as you ignite the little beast with your fire. It screams in pain.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot this guy next. See if I can restrain him. That hits. DC 15.
Strength check. Here we go.
Strength check. Oh man, they all succeed.
Now, he just barely succeeded.
But he gets still 12 damage.
You're applying your sneak to that.
Oh no, 10 damage. Sorry, 10.
All right.
God damn it. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
You're tied up there. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Need help?
She's trying to get comfortable because she isn't feeling well.
Yeah, I know. She's trying to get the computer table that she's the mobile one, trying to relocate it for some reason. You done there?
Yeah, continue with what you were doing.
Well, we're done. It's your turn.
It's now Zatsy's turn.
You did all of that, and it's now your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna hit this guy.
All right.
I think we need something.
And maybe she's out of water. I'll check her water.
Okay, so that's 21.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I'm coming. Oh yeah, you are out.
8 plus.
I got you.
What is it? 8 plus 3, 11 points of damage.
Here you go. Here's the water.
I'm gonna use the first level Divine Smite. I haven't used one of those yet.
All right.
That's 2d8. Ooh, an 8 and a 7. 15 points of damage.
All right. Brings him down to 19.
And then attacking with my second sword. That's a 15.
That'll hit.
And then 7 points of damage.
All right. Brings him down to 12.
Should have taken the candy.
We shall see about that. Does that end your turn then, Zatsy?
That ends my turn.
All right. This is where it's going to get possibly deadly.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have 42 hit points each. They're gonna kill us.
And
You're gonna. Headset.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm wearing a headset. Thank you.
Yeah, well, you're walking away with your laptop on your thing with your headset plugged in. So. Just
Did I
wanted
go
to
very
make sure.
far? No.
Well, I saw you walking out of sight, so.
He's so silly.
All right, so these guys only have 5 squares of movement each. One,
Why, because their legs are too tiny?
yes. And we'll put him right by the crystal. Put that guy right by the crystal. All right. So with those movements, you only have 2 that can attack you. So David, will do your attack first, and then Zatsi will do hers. So first attack is against David at normal.
Oh no! Oh no! Why?
You,
Why is the DM rolling 20s today?
I don't know why. I normally don't get this many 20s, but right now it is what it is. All right, so we'll ignore the 7 and just do the 8 and see what the chart says. 45. That might be a bad one.
Mm.
And invokes so it's a victimize. Opponent provokes attack of opportunity. Extra damage, right? So right now you are taking 8 points of damage, not the 7, not 15, only 8. But he gets another attack. He's going to roll that attack.
Ah.
And he misses. All right, so Zatsi, the one next to you, is going to roll an attack. This one at disadvantage. And an 8. An 8 doesn't hit. All right, then, David, it is now your turn.
Hmm. I am thinking I need to. Ooh. I try and restrain these guys first. Looks like they're melee based. That's
You can definitely
probably.
try to restrain them with your ability, but so far the ones that you've tried have broken free.
Yeah, I know. They've been rolling well. That's why. So.
Yes,
Uh,
unfortunately.
I am gonna attack this guy and this guy to range and see if I can bullet or restrain them. And I miss on the first one, hit on the second one. So the second one has to do a DC 15 strength.
And which one was the second one?
The one next to the crystal, this one.
All right, so strength. Here we go.
All right, he's restrained. And damage 6 points of damage. 7 points of damage. Sorry.
All right, so this one next to the crystal takes 7 points of damage, bringing him down to 38. And he has the restrained property. Does that end your turn then, David?
Ends my turn, yes.
All right, Zatsi, it's now your turn.
All right, gonna attack the one in front of me again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 15.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. Their AC is only 14.
All right. 3 plus, I can never remember 3. So 6 points of damage.
All right, that brings him down to 6.
And then I'm going to attack with my Corpse Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
14.
14 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. Just need more than 6.
Something changed on my character sheet. What's going on? Oh, that's fine. I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. 6.
And that is enough to kill him. Poof. And down he goes with a gurgling scream. Ah!
Should have taken the candy. 1,
No
2.
candy for you.
Go to the next one.
All right. Does that end your turn then, Zatsi? Since you've done both of your
That
attacks.
ends my turn.
All right. The red caps are going to go 1, 2, 3. He is restrained. And we'll go 1, 2. All right. So David will do your attacks first. 2 of them coming your way. 1, 2.
Hit and critical misses. One hit on one critical miss.
So the one above you is the one that critically missed. So you take 10 points of damage from the one to your right. And then we're going to roll a D100 to see how badly he crit failed. 47. That's not going to be good. Ooh, 47. Partial blow. Half damage to self. So his blade strikes himself, doing half damage. Oops. So let's see. Then that was, he did it at 10. So he takes 5 points, brings him down to 30. Those are those 2. And then 2 are going to attack you, Zatsi, at disadvantage. 1, 2.
Hit.
All right. So the one above you hits you for 8. And that's all that they can do. So then, David, it is now your turn.
Okay. Guess I'll be trying to kill these guys, but it's not been going well.
Well, hopefully you have a healing potion available to you.
I have healing potions, but they don't do much.
Hey, it's better than nothing, and it can be done as a bonus action.
I'm going to attack the 2 guys next to me. First one that hits. That's the guy next to me over here.
Okay.
I've been rolling so low on my damage dice the whole day.
Oh, it happens. Believe me, it happens. So that brings him down to
Ones and
25.
twos. I'll just hit him again.
Focus fire. Focus fire. That'll hit.
Hits him again. A 3. You see what I'm saying? What the hell is going on with my damage dice today?
All right. So it brings him down to 17.
And then healing potion.
All right.
Oh my god, really?
Roll the whole 1 on your healing potion. Good Lord. Oh, that had to hurt. So you only
Yeah,
heal for 5.
it's not been going well with my what's her name? Damage and healing dice. I've been rolling ones and twos and threes.
It happens to the best of us. I mean, I should know. Last session, we rolled what, 8 or 9 crits on your guys' side?
Oh, yeah.
That was insane. This is karma now.
I
Karma
guess my
said,
turn.
"Aha, it's the DM's turn." All right, then it's Zotzi. It is now your turn.
All right. I'll take that one.
The one above you?
Yes. 12 plus. Was it 8? 20?
Yes, so that will hit. Go
I
ahead
always
and roll for
forget how
damage.
much that one is. For 10 points of damage.
All right, brings him down to 35.
And then I'll also hit him with a Divine Smite. So that's another 8 points of damage.
All right, brings him down to 27. Not bad.
And then on my last weapon. Well, that's only 4. I missed with the second hit.
All right, so you missed with the second hit. Does that end your turn then, Zotzi, or did you want to try to move? I know you might invoke an attack of opportunity, but you could move around.
And
I mean, if anyone should be moving around, it's you. You have the cloak of displacement, so the chances of
Alright,
someone
the
hitting you
1,
is
2, 3, 4. I'll go to there.
all right. I wasn't quite expecting 2 attacks of opportunity, but you get 2 of them with disadvantage. 1, 2. And they both miss. And if that ends your turn, the red caps are going to go. And let's see here. Just grouping them up, why don't you? So this one is going to go there, and this one's just going to go there. But at least David now has advantage on the one. So the more you can hit, the better. So with that, all right, we're going to go against you, Zatsi. One attack. Well, come on. There we go. Good Lord. That one misses. Second attack. That one misses. And now the one between you is going to attack you. 3. All 3 miss. David, the one to your right is going to try to attack you. And he misses. Whew. Just dodging those sickles as they swing wildly by you. You can feel just the wind of them as they, just whew, whew, whew. You can just, feel the wind as each one is trying. You can see that they're getting a little frustrated. With every miss. All right, David, it is now your turn.
So I'll take the guy in between us, so advantage. One. Okay, that's the second throw with it. Yeah, no crits. So
No crits, but definitely hit on both those rolls.
first attack is
Nice for
13.
13. Brings him down to 17.
And the second attack at advantage. The first one will definitely hit. So let's see if I crit. No, same thing. And finally max damage.
For 17. And that is enough to kill him. So if David, if you want, you can move to this one to give Zatsi uh,
Yes.
advantage, but you will invoke one attack of opportunity, but only one.
Yep.
And with your high AC, he misses. All right, then Zatsi, it is now your turn.
I'll attack the one between us.
Yep, with advantage.
Okay, so 14.
14 hits. 14 with advantage. Wow. Whew, that was
The
some
other
low
one was a
rolls.
2.
Ooh. But 14 is high enough to hit. Their AC is 14. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, that's 8 points of damage.
All right.
Coming at him with the second one.
By the way, Jeremy, the guy that's restrained, he
Mm-hmm.
can at the DC
18.
20 try to get breakout.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
5.
So 13 points of damage brings him down to 14 points. All right. Does that end your turn, Zatsi?
It does.
Okay, so the red caps are going to go. And this guy's just going to come up here. All right, so 2 attacks against you, Zatsi, at disadvantage. First attack, 1. Second attack, 2.
Second one wasn't a disadvantage, but it still misses.
All right, it just didn't register, but it missed, so there's no point in re-rolling. I mean,
Yeah.
it'll miss. And then the third attack is going to be against you, David, normally. I must have just clicked it too fast for it to not register. And the 9 misses. Again, just a whew, whew, whew of all those wickedly curved sickles within their hands. And they're just getting more and more frustrated as they try to hit you. And they just can't do it. They just,
Oh, they
ah!
have hit me. They have hit me. That they have.
The rage within these red caps knows no bounds at this point. They hate all living things, and you are here, and they cannot hit you. So, David, it is now your turn.
All right. First, we'll all attack the guy in between us.
Hmm.
See if I can kill him. At advantage, first throw hits. Let's see if I crit. Not crit. Damage. That's not too bad. That's enough to kill him.
That is enough to drop them.
So I'm gonna
You,
move
you
one,
guys were
2,
worried.
3, 4. So attack of opportunity.
One attack of opportunity coming up.
He misses, and
Another
then the
miss.
second attack will be against this guy, also at advantage.
Oh my goodness. 16
First
will
one
hit.
a
Go
hit.
ahead.
Let's see if I crit. No crit.
No.
15 points of
Ooh, 15 points brings him down.
Finally.
Look at that. Brings him down to 2. Good Lord. All right. Does that end your turn then, David?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll drink. I'll check the healing potion.
All right. So you're going to chug a healing potion.
Yay! Finally.
9 health returns to you. So, Zatsi, at the start of your turn, I would very much like for you to give me a perception check, please, since you are now pretty close to that crystal.
Okay, my perception. That's a 20. 16 plus 4, 20.
Damn, dirty 20.
I'm
Nice.
I'm very observant today.
Yes, I can see that. So, this is what you catch on a dirty 20, right? Looking at that crystal and just the brief flashes within the combat. There's lots of fighting and moving around and swinging of your head, so you're just catching glimpses of this. you finally realize that movement that you saw earlier within the crystal, what it is, right? And you see her face pressed against the crystal, hands pressed against, looking out, worried and scared. That bubbly, happy feeling, that was, trying to surface now is embodied within that crystal. As you can see, Zazzy is stuck inside.
Better in there than in me
All
for now.
right, Zazi, go ahead and continue your turn then.
All right, I'll attack the one between us.
Mhm. Only 2 hit points. If you are successful in hitting it, it's dead.
It's a good thing it's an with advantage because I rolled a 1 on one of them.
Ooh.
So 20
Ouch.
and 26 on the other.
All right, so that hits. You're definitely you're gonna definitely roll more than 2, so you don't have to roll. You can if you want, but almost no need. He's only down to 2, so that is
Well, it's
enough.
plus, yeah. I rolled a 4, so 4 plus 2, 4 plus, so it would have been 7. So then I'm gonna move. Uh, actually, I don't really need to move. I'm gonna turn and hit the one behind me.
All right,
That's a 17.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I'm gonna roll a d4. That's 7 points of damage.
All right,
And I'm also actually no, I'll leave it at that. Now I'm gonna do a divine smite on him, 2d8 of damage.
you sure about that? Who knows what other dangers might be there? Because they said that they were guarding this for her. You haven't figured out who her is or what
All
her
right,
is.
fine. I'll hold the divine smite.
All
Take
right.
a hint from a DM.
Yes.
Yeah, I said I'd hold it.
Every now and then we have to do that. Every now and then. All right. So the red cap is going to go. It's going to attack you at disadvantage there. Zatsi. Come on. And misses. And misses. Good.
Remember, the other guy can roll a
Oh, I know. I know. I
strength D20, DC 20.
I know. I That's pretty high. I'm just for now.
Okay.
So with that, David, it'll be your turn.
I'm going to move over here and just try and smack this guy.
Why move there?
Well, I
Yeah,
can't go to the other side because it's still not going to give me
let's see.
advantage.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get to. Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah, but if you could, yeah, here or here or even here. So long as
Hmm.
you're in one of those three, that gives Zatsi the option to move and get advantage on her attack.
That's why I moved over here.
All right.
First strike misses. Second strike hits,
19 definitely hits.
but only for 9 points of damage.
9 points. I mean, this guy's at what, 38, so that brings him down to 29. I mean, still good.
And that's it.
All righty. Zatsi, it is now your turn.
Alrighty. 1, 2.
And as you pass the crystal, there's this sad look upon Zazzy's face, and it's almost as if she is saying, help me," as you
Busy.
pass. All right.
Okay. So 22.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
8 plus 3, 11.
All right, for 11 hit points, brings him down to 18.
Next one, 17.
Nice, that'll hit. Go ahead and
And
roll for
7 points
damage.
of damage.
Nice, brings him down to an 11. Almost. All right, if that ends your turn, Zazi, it'll be the red
It
cap's
does.
turn. So let's do that strength check now, since it's kind of where I'm feeling the vibe of the combat. It still doesn't break out of it. The red cap between you is going to attack you, Zazi. And yes, if you're feeling like these guys are mainly focusing on you for their attacks, because they definitely have been, there's a reason for that. Let's see if you are able to determine it. So a 9 does not. All right, David, that means it is now your turn.
All right, at advantage, first attack, natural 20.
Hey, there you go. Roll the D100 and then roll for damage, and I'll figure out what you did here. 53 on the crit.
Oh no, come on. 1 point? Really?
Roll
On my
roll
damage.
roll your damage again because you're getting an extra damage die. For a 53, it's calamitous fall. The one between you must make a DC 13 Dex save or fall prone. And you, with the extra damage die, you're going to do 19, and that is enough to kill it. So I'm not even going to roll to see if he falls prone because that is enough to kill it.
And then I'm gonna attack the other guy. That's gonna
Hmm.
be at advantage because he's
It's
restrained.
restrained. Yep.
So first hit, natural 20.
See, no, weren't you complaining earlier that you weren't rolling high enough? I think we're now even on that with all these nat 20s in a row.
Oh, that's a good one too.
That's a good one. Roll your
Here's my
damage.
damage.
Since you had advantage on the throw, the sneak attack does apply. So that's
Correct.
that's 12. Well, guess what you got with a 79? You're gonna love this. 79. Vertigo. The red cap will drop all items in its hand. Yes, I know he's restrained, but he can still drop his weapon, which is what is in his
That's
hand.
correct. Yeah.
He is knocked back 1d3 squares and must have a deck save, DC 15, or fall prone, and we double your damage. So first off, let's get that taken care of, and we'll do the 24,
Okay.
which leaves him down to 14. Good Lord. All right. He drops his weapon. 1, 2, 3 normal. 4, 5, 6 equals 1, 2, 3. 3. 3 squares he's knocked back. 1, 2, 3. Now he's got to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 15, to see if he falls prone.
He's restrained and prone.
He is restrained
Poor guy.
and prone
Prone and without a weapon.
and without a weapon. He's toast.
Should have
Ab-
taken the candy.
All right. So that was your first. No, that was your second
That
attack,
was
right?
the second attack, correct? Yeah. That was
Because it
all
was
I
two,
have. So
two,
it's
two,
now
two crits in a row. All right. So Zazi, it is now your turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
why don't you try and negotiate with him now since he is restrained, down,
No, I
and
offered
without
him
a weapon?
candy. He said no.
And
Nat 20.
again, as you pass that crystal, you can just see Zazie inside just banging against the crystal. Help me, help me. Nat
What
20.
the
Go
hell?
ahead. Go
Not
ahead and roll
really.
for damage and roll for the D100. Chances are
What
you've
the
destroyed him.
hell?
That's disappointing. That was only 5 points of damage.
That's fine. What are you rolling on the D100?
You're about to roll.
Um, 66. Order 66.
Order 66.
I've never gotten this one before, and I really do not know how to do this one. You said you only got a 5 for the damage?
Yes.
All right. So it says the gods have spoken. Roll your damage again and take the higher of the two results.
Okay. That's a 10.
All right. So with a 10, you do 10 points of damage, bringing him down to 4. So with the restrained, that ends your turn. It's going to be the red cap's turn. First thing he's going to try to do, he's going to try to break out of the restraint. DC 20. I don't think that's going to happen, but you never know.
He saved.
Oh, so he broke out of the restraint.
He has to still prone.
Yep. And he uses half his movement to get up. So it's going to be an unarmed strike since his weapon is over by the crystal. So let me see. So it'll be a D20 plus 4 and 2 points of damage if it hits. So D20 plus 4 at disadvantage. 9, 23, and he misses. All right, David, it is now your turn.
I'm just gonna shoot him from here.
Mm-hmm.
First shot definitely hits. He's dead.
All right. So
Not even
as
because of +4
yeah,
damage. So
that's fine. As he falls to the ground, as that last shot smacks against him, just Zazie, that sense that someone is watching grows. One of them is near, very near. As the red cap dies, he says, "She will finish you."
by the way,
I'll take a
for
piece of candy out of my candy bag and eat it.
back here and be ready. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just have a feeling.
And with that, there's this distortion that happens. You feel a rise in arcane power, as if someone is stepping through the veil between the Fae and the material, emerging from that distortion. It's a hag who looks
Yeah.
who looks at you, Zatsi.
Should have figured there's always a hag with the red caps.
Always, always. And she says, "You are ours. We have been promised. We have searched and we have found. You will be ours." And she holds up a bag in her hands. And he says, "You belong in here, my dear."
Oh,
In between your words, I'm gonna shoot because I still have one action. So
I'm gonna say somebody lied to you.
All right. So go ahead and roll
and it's
for damage.
a little restrain.
All right, go ahead and roll for damage.
Not sneak attacks, so just 6.
6.
DC 15. Strength save.
You're gonna hate me right now, Dave. You're gonna really hate this. A legendary resistance. She passes.
Damn it.
This is her lair. This is her home. Whoops. I didn't hit enter. Gosh darn it. So with that, before we start this next round of combat, let's go ahead and take our break since we are just over the halfway point.
Okay. And by the way, do you think we'll be able to level up this session?
4,000? Maybe. Maybe. We shall see. That will be
We'll
kind
hope.
of interesting. All
We'll
right.
hope.
I will see you back in 10.
Yep.
Alrighty, I'm back if everyone else is.
He's giving a blow by blow for what I'm doing. Really silly. Alrighty.
Alrighty, so when David is back, we will continue on.
I cannot hear you, babe.
That's why I was giving a blow by blow, and I thought I was unmuted.
I was
You were
wondering.
on mute.
Well, now you're unmuted.
Uh,
It got so hot here, I had to turn on the window AC unit. Good lord. I was hoping. I came close. Almost made it to June without having to turn it on. Hey, kitty, no one wants to see you on stream, so you just sit put. Hi. I know.
Kiki, are you stuck?
I think she is.
Look, you're on stream. You're going to be famous. You're going to be the DM's cat, and everyone's going to know you. Yeah. Okay, come on. Can I get going here? No, just sit. There you go. There you go, kitty. That's where. That's the spot right there. All right. So the green hag has appeared and has threatened you, Zazia. Say, Zazi, that you belong to them, that you belong into the soul bag. And then putting her in the initiative order, unfortunately, she rolled a 7. Well, fortunately for you guys, but unfortunate for me. Oh. All right, so that means David, you are up first.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna shoot her again, basically.
All right.
That will miss.
That one will miss.
And second one will also miss. And that's it for me.
All right, Zatsi, it is now your turn.
Okie dokie. Sorry, I was just checking something.
No worries.
1, 2, 3. Attack. Where is my dice? Oh, there's my d20s. Okay. 19 plus 8, I believe it is.
That'll hit.
So 27.
So roll for damage.
1d8 plus 3, so that's 7. Then I'm gonna do, excuse me, level 2 smite. Here.
I need to see the screen.
I went to the wrong character again. That's why I wasn't finding it. Too many character sheets. There we go. 3d8. Those are d10s. That doesn't work. Ooh, 16 plus 5, 21 points of damage.
All right.
Right, second hit is a 16.
A 16 doesn't hit. And how much was your spite? 17, you said? No, it was
Yep.
16 plus
No,
5.
the
It's
spite
21.
was
21.
16 plus 5, 21.
Mm-hmm.
And then 7 on the first hit. So
And
28 points of damage.
yep. All right. Kitty, you cannot be here. You're annoying me here. All right. So then it is the green hag's turn. All right. So on her turn, you see her pull out a vial from a bag on her pouch, and she quickly downs it. And she heals 14 hit points. Brings her back up to 62. So she did that as her bonus action. And then as her action, let's see, what can we do here? Ooh, I think I might do that. Hold on, I just gotta bring up this little thing. It'll be 4d8. She has to make a ranged spell attack. All right. She's going to try that against you, Zazia, or Zatsi. +4. Really? Really? Ah. One of these days, I'm going to actually, roll well enough to really, be a threat. But gosh darn it, the dice are just against me. Try as
Oh,
I
really?
might.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, the dice are just against me. I can't explain it. It says the man who got, 2 nat 20s in a row.
You did some nat 20s there yourself.
All right. So with that, I don't know if I want her to move though. That is the biggest question. Hmm, I should have just went with the claw attack. She's got 2 of those. I guess she's going to stay right where she is at. David, it is your turn.
All right, let's move a little closer. I guess I can. It doesn't. Nothing matters. So I'm just gonna move to there. Range attack. First attack will hit.
Okay, that'll hit. Roll for damage.
Uh, 14 points of damage. Second attack will hit. Another 10 damage.
So 24 points total. Nice. Things are down to 52.
And damn it! No, I could have done something, but
Wait a
it's too
minute. That doesn't make sense. Shoot, what did I do? What did I do wrong? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Whoops. Hang on.
Oh man!
24 points of damage. Things are down to 38. Good Lord. What a freaking hit. Does that end your turn then, David?
Yes, that ends my turn.
Zatsy, it is now your turn.
All right. Hit her again. 19.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
8, 11.
All right, brings her down to 27. I'm not liking
I'm
how
gonna use
this.
another divine smite on her. This one's only gonna be 2d8.
How many spell slots you have left?
Okay, mind your own spell slots. I've been keeping track of mine.
Okay.
I've only actually used divine smite 3 times today.
Mhm.
Yes, you did. That is
Yeah,
correct.
so I have a total of 7 slots I can use. Are you keeping track of my slots, or I have none of my big divine slots. I'm keeping track of my own. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
a 6 and an 8.
6 and an 8,
So that's
14.
14. And now second attack. 16.
16 will hit. Roll for damage.
No, 16 will not hit.
You are
No,
correct.
16 misses.
16 misses. Whew. Whew. All right. Does that end your turn?
Uh, yeah, for now.
All right. Green Hag is going to go. Good Lord. Dare I be that mean? I think I might. I think I might. Yeah, I think I might. Give her one of those. All right. So I'm going to be mean. I'm just going to be a little bit on the mean side. Just because. I don't
Uh-oh.
I don't get to be mean very often. Pulls out another bottle and drinks it. Oh my god, I got 3 ones. Are you kidding me? 3 ones. 3 ones. Can you believe that? Gosh darn it. Oh well, brings her up to 39. And this time she's going to risk it. She's not going to cast a spell, seeing as how well that worked out for her last time. With disadvantage though, here we go. Attack 1 against you, Zazie. Attack 2 against you, Zazie.
One will hit.
And 1 will hit, so you take 18 points of damage. And then, you know what? Just to be a little bit more on the mean side, because I kind of want to be mean right about now. Uh, David, this attack is going to go against you.
Hits.
All right, so
No, wait. Yeah.
yeah, that
Spell
hits.
casting tag. Okay.
Yeah, she's casting Ray of Sickness. Yeah, Ray of Sickness on you. Level 3, so that's 4d8 damage that you take.
Uh-oh. I might be down.
Well, I can't make this too easy on you guys. For 10. But you have the poisoned condition as part of the Ray of Sickness, which means that ability checks and attacks are affected. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the end of the hag's next turn.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, let's make the fight a little bit on the tougher side. All right, David, it is now your turn, so you get to attack with disadvantage. Ha 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 ha.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How does he
So
roll with disadvantage and
2
advantage?
normal attacks.
Yeah, it's just normal now. That was a
First attack
good way to counteract that.
hits.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Max damage. Second hit. Second one definitely hits. Damage is 7.
Good Lord. Holy crap. Just the damage alone. Brings her down to 15. I don't think she's going to make it another turn. Ugh. All right, Zazie, it's now your turn.
Alrighty. Attacking. 23.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
8 points of damage. Gonna do another divine smite at second level. Or first level with 2d8. 9 points of damage. And
dead.
then
that is enough to kill her. And as she falls to the ground dead, that feeling of 3 people watching you disappears down to 2. And there's almost this scream, this audible scream that echoes through the from the echoes through the glade of like 2 separate voices screaming out in pain and anger. The crystal,
okay.
the crystal remains.
All right. I'm going to take it my flint and tinder and set the bag she was holding on fire.
All right. So you take your flint and tinder, and as you go to look for the bag is not there. You could have
Yeah.
sworn she had a bag, and as you look, it is gone.
All right. I'm gonna search her.
As you search the corpse of the green hag, what you find, well, we'll go 300 gold pieces. You find 1 superior healing potion still upon her corpse. And you find,
You take
well,
the potion.
let's go with, sure, that would kind of make a little bit of sense. Whether you find a crystal orb, a clear crystal orb.
Arcana check on it.
Sure.
Nope, I know nothing. I know nothing.
I'll do an arcana too.
All right.
Ooh, nat 20. What a waste of a nat 20.
All right. It is a crystal ball. Now, with that, there are 4 different types of crystal balls. 3 are considered legendary and have extra properties. So they have a little sense of randomness to this. I am going to roll a 1d4. I'm going to give you a
Okay.
25% chance of this crystal ball being one of the legendary ones. So if I roll a 4 on just a d4, it's going to be one of those. 1, 2, and 3, it's just a regular crystal ball that gives you access to the scrying spell. It's just a regular crystal ball that gives you access to the scrying spell. Gotta love that randomness.
It's interesting. I cannot find There's huh.
Yeah, when you look up crystal ball, it has everything all in one entry. The crystal ball is a wondrous item. It's very rare and requires attunement. The one that you have is the typical crystal ball, a very rare item. It's about 6 inches in diameter, and
Oh, gotcha.
touching it, you can cast the scrying spell, DC 17 save with it. So it has a DC 17.
Gotcha. I understand now.
But the other ones, if you want to know what you could have gotten, was the crystal ball of mind reading, the crystal ball of telepathy, and the crystal ball of true seeing.
I get it.
The purple crystal still floats, and it hasn't disappeared. It is just there. And David, as you approach, you can see someone who looks very similar to your wife.
Hey,
Does
hon,
they?
there's someone in here that looks like you.
How big is this crystal?
It'd be about, a foot in length, maybe, 5, 6 inches in diameter. And the figure inside, uh, 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 has her hands pressed against the side and her face smushed up against it. She almost seems to be smiling at you.
Really just want to put it in the bag of holding.
All right, so you take it and you put it in the bag of holding, and then
I
that
think we should take a little rest.
presence returns. You feel your father all around you. He says,
Oh, Lord, him again.
"Of course." He says, "Very good, daughter. You've passed the first test. We need to see who you truly are. 3 of you we have, but I only want one." And as
I choose who I am.
he says, "Do you now? Well, let us see." And you feel as almost as if like he reaches out and touches you. You get that feeling. Roll me a d20, please.
16.
And with a 16, you remain Zazi. And with everything
Okay.
that has happened, the oppressiveness of the force kind of eases, right? The evil presence that you were feeling as you investigated, as you went further in, fades. The moonlight for the first time begins to shine down into the glade. You see that you are surrounded by trees, and you can easily see the path that you took. You can get back to your camp at any point in
What?
time. And that
Sorry, go ahead.
feeling of the tear between the Fae and the material begins to fade. You do not know exactly what went on or what this crystal portends, but you have a feeling at some point in time Your father was right. At some point in time, a choice is going to have to be made.
I'm going to take the crystal back out of my bag and throw it against a rock.
All right, so as you take the crystal out, throw it as hard as you can against a rock. The crystal bounces off the rock and tumbles upon the ground. You can see
Oh,
that
that didn't work.
you can see Zazzy inside looking rather rattled at all of that.
You think you can break it?
Uh, but she looks like you. Why would I break it?
To get her out?
I want my love back. You're not my love.
So annoying.
Annoying,
Fine, I'll
yes.
pick up the crystal and put it back in the bag of holding.
All right, so you pick it up and you put it back in this bag of holding. And what is happening with it? There we go. Oh, that was really weird. Everything kind of stopped on the stream. All right. So you pick up the crystal and you put it back in the bag. And as you put it in the bag, you can see Zazzy inside just going, "No, no," as you shove her in.
Are you gonna talk about this, well, I can't call you my love because you don't think I'm your. Where is my love?
I'm just gonna shake my head at him and say we should take a small break before we continue on.
That is fine. It is still night.
We're gonna go back to camp and take a long rest.
All right.
You want to go back to camp and take a long rest?
Well, that's where everyone else is.
Okay.
So you head back to camp.
You're gonna slap Rondo again.
And when you return, everything is as it is, as you left it. With
Wait, the next thing you're gonna go. Uh, well, those other two are missing right now, and you guys, and they're gonna continue. And it's like, why do I suddenly have damage?
I'll have to figure that out for the next session for next week. But you return, everything is as you left it. And, Zatsi, you walk over to Rondo and just whack, eh, give him another smack. Oh my
I
God.
want to see if he's still sleeping.
Yeah, he's still, slumped over, head down. Obviously, at this point in time, you can quite easily determine that the sleep that is induced upon Rondo and Tori is a magical sleep, magical sleep. So you settle down for the night and you begin to sleep. Not sure exactly what all of this means. Not exactly sure what you just experienced, what this test that your father has placed before you, Zatsi, what it truly means. But you try to push that to the back of your mind and you drift off to sleep. As you sleep, Zatsi, you experience a dream that seems to have happened earlier. It's very familiar in its feeling. I mean, you don't sense any danger. You don't sense any real outside influence. But you find yourself once again in that all black space. To your left is Zazie. She's in a crystal. To your right, Zazia. She is in a crystal. And then you begin to hear the footsteps. And as you look around, emerging from the blackness is a black robed figure leaning heavily upon a staff with a red crystal orb at the top and a dragon sitting upon the orb with its wings spread. And as the figure walks forward, a familiar voice calls out from the figure. Well, my dear, I am sorry I did not inform you of this earlier. And in our last interaction, I created this space so that we may discuss things. In our last interaction here, I said the three of you cannot coexist. It looks like I was right. As he says that, you yourself want to approach the figure. The figure is, again, it's Alanis. Last time you were able to move about, but now you find you too are in a crystal. Johannes walks over to your crystal and he says, don't know if you should be frightened or not. But you can speak freely. At least that I have been able to arrange. It appears the three of you have been caught in a net.
What kind of net?
My magic has not been able to ascertain what kind of net. The three of you are trapped individually. He says, I do not know how it works with the three of you. It's very confusing on my end. But I have done whatever I can to ascertain that only one of you can truly be active at one time. What happens to one happens to all. I do not know what trials you will go through. I have surmised since you are here and we are conversing, you must have gone through a trial already.
My whole life has been a trial.
And that is the way of life, my dear. Life itself is always a trial. But if you are willing to impart to me what happened, maybe I can figure some of it out for you.
What happened when
Just now,
it,
before you appeared here.
my father showed up again and put me through some test? I killed all his little henchmen. They should have taken the candy.
The candy. Always down to the candy. I like that. Well, that says interesting, interesting. You said you defeated all of his puppets. What were they?
Found a little screeching demonkin and a hag.
And when you say hag, his eyes kind of go wide. He says, "Oh my, that's not good news. When
Are
you def-
hags ever good news?
Never, my dear, never. Hags are mischievous beings, you know. They strive on chaos and fear. They live on that. They snatch souls while people sleep. I think what has happened. I think what kind of all of this means, the three of you individually, is that you are one soul split into three. While that remains, you will never be whole. You will never be one. In doing that, whatever caused this split, this rift, has made your soul vulnerable. And now hags are after you. And he, knocks on the crystal that you are in. And he says, "This right here, they have trapped you. They have trapped you in the sense that while you are still able to act and still able to control your body, they have trapped the three essences of your soul, and they are siphoning energy from you."
Well, that's just rude.
Yeah. He kind of
Who is
ponders it.
they? The hags?
The hags, yes.
And my father sicked them on me?
I would say that it would be a good guess. I would think your father, the fiend that he is, the devil that he is, the demon that he is, only wants one to be in control at all times. He wants one that he can manipulate, one that he can control. And he looks over at Zazia and he says, "I think we can all agree on who he wants."
Of course, she's a warlock and he's her familiar
Patron.
patron.
Kind of looks down a little bit and seems a little dismayed. You are going to have to find all three crystals. Some way, somehow, before the energy of one is destroyed. For once the energy of one is destroyed, that part of your soul will be gone forever. You
So
kind of,
thinking you didn't destroy your crystal.
yes. And he walks around the crystal that you are in, Zatsi. You can you can almost see the wheels in his mind turning as he's thinking about the situation.
What's the matter? It's not yet food time, you dork of a dog. She's like walking back and forth. The world is ending. The world is ending. The world is ending.
Yeah, that's like my cats, let me tell you. And he says, Elanus kind of, puts his hand to his chin, and again those wheels are turning.
So I have 30 minutes to find two other crystals.
No.
Hour.
And
Well, I'm trying here. I'm trying, guys. He says, do not think the hags have figured out how to siphon the soul energy out. Right now, I think they see that these crystals are holding the soul or the piece of the soul, but they cannot extract it. We must find a way to make your soul whole again. He says, I don't know how that's going to be possible just yet. Unfortunately, I will need time to study, to figure out exactly how this arrangement came to be. But I will leave no stone unturned until I do. We can always communicate within this dream, within this space that I have created. Whenever you fall asleep, whenever you feel a need to talk about this space will be here. Now, I should reiterate that even though it is Zatsi that is in control, the three of you are present. The three of you are hearing this same information so that
mm-hmm.
whenever one is in control, all three can still access this communication pathway. And he says, I think with everything that is going on, I'm sure you've cleared out that stronghold. He says, I think we're going to have to do double duty. Because while you are split in three, you will never be whole. While you are split in three, the task at hand will be in jeopardy. So we must pursue both in equal measure.
Oh my god, the world is ending.
Yes, yes.
No, Kiki, the world is not ending. You will not die of hunger.
She's like, yes, I will, Daddy. Yes, I
did
will.
you give her any
Absolutely.
more? Did you give her any more food after she ate it all last night?
Yes. Yeah, I filled up her bowl.
And I was tell you.
So he says, so Ilanis continues on and says, I know it may be hard. Think about whatever you found within the keep. I'm sure you found some type of information about what is happening next, or if there's any strongholds. Tell me, what did you find when you cleared out the stronghold within the Calcust Mountains?
The stronghold and the Calicurse. We found the plans and the other invasion with the other invasion sites on it. There was a pile of treasure my husband collected. And there was a bunch of crystals and various treasure in it.
He says, so you found a large treasure. That is very worrisome. That leads me to think they are trying to fund an army.
I would say so. There was also a map with their other invasion sites.
Says that will prove useful. In the morning, no matter what state you find things, you must go to the next closest site upon the map. Clear it out. And hopefully we will remove more funds from the war chest. The kingdom is not worried about the funds that you've already collected. Keep it. Consider it payment for a job well done. But we must press on. And hopefully, as you continue, you will find another crystal. Because I am assuming that the hag had one upon her possession. It's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Got a crystal ball.
Crystal was in the middle of the field, but I'm not there, so I can't say that. So, blah.
Well, we have the crystal that has Zazie in it.
Since I thought as much. They are trying. They are trying to take your soul, Zatsi. Do
Well, the
not
hag
let.
told me he wanted to put me in. She wanted to put me in a bag.
He goes, ah, that is a soul bag.
That I was promised to her.
More than likely by your father. He says, we cannot let that happen. For once when one is destroyed, the others will follow. So, go to the next spot and clear it out. Take whatever is there. Find another crystal. Bring it to my attention either here or in person. And we will be able to move forward. And with
I guess
that,
we're heading to the next spot then.
Ilanis kind of turns and goes to depart. He says, before I go, though, let me ask you one question. Who do you want to be?
I want to be myself.
He says,
That's a loaded question. Because whatever one he's talking to will be want to be the one.
Well, Zazi wants to be Zazi.
Exactly.
all right. And Ilanis says,
And Zazzy wants to be Zazzy. Zatzia wants to be Zatzia.
Lana says, "Be that as it may, it may come down to only one being in control. And I do not know what that means for you. We shall have to wait and see. Once when we have all three crystals, I might," he says, "this is a big might. I might be able to ensure which one gains control."
Sounds like a plan.
And with that, he turns and walks off into the darkness, and you just see him, fade away. When you awake, you wake up later. David, you wake up first. And as you wake up, Rondo and Tori are no longer there. And you see that your wife, well, who looks like your wife, doesn't act like your She seems to be struggling. Something is going on in her dream state that is bothering her, right? And when she wakes up, she's drenched in sweat, she's exhausted, she's, she's kind of there but not there with you. So Zazi, when you wake up, you're you don't really feel like you took a long rest. Although at this point in time, game mechanic wise, yes, you did take a long rest. So you can go ahead and
I
reset all
I
your.
would I would say to make it so that
Babe,
are
we
we
took a long
gonna
rest.
leave the group instead, and so we disappeared, and they like wake up and find us not there, and he's like, "What happened with my Joel?"
Babe, we woke up and they're not there.
Okay. I was just wondering how that how we can make it so that he wakes up with a sore jaw and doesn't know why.
Oh yeah, it's all fine for now.
Okay.
You'll have fun next week. We're worried about this week.
Yes. So with that being said, you have awoken, and you like I said, you feel exhausted. You feel uh, not really rested, but at the same time, rested. You have knowledge of what went on. You remember your conversation with Ilanis in great detail.
Oh, wait, I just woke up. I have to roll.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, I switched my armor from infiltrator to protector.
All
10.
right.
I'm still her.
All right. So you still remain Zatsi. So
So sorry.
you remember all of this, right? And you're kind of disturbed because in the back of your mind, you're like, you are you. You know you are you. You don't know about those other two. You don't know how they came about. But at the same time, you now feel a little bit more of kinship, right, between the other two, being now that you are being threatened. So you do have that. And you remember Ilana's saying, go to the next one. So you go ahead and you look at the map to try to find the closest one to you. So you're at the roughly the base of the Calcurs Mountains on the northeastern side of the kingdom. And you don't even confer with David. You just break open the map and start looking, right? Because you need something to distract yourself. You need, you
Uh,
know, the. Hmm?
I'm gonna pull 2 cards of the deck of wonder.
All right,
Ready?
almost. Hang on. Oh, come on. I'm in the search thing. Of. All right, go ahead.
First one is a 4.
All right. So we got one, two, three. Crown. King of Hearts, the crown. This card invigorates you for the next 8 hours. You can add your proficiency bonus to initiative rolls.
Okay.
And what's the second one?
Second one is a 3.
Dawn, Jack of Diamonds. Oh, whoops. That actually worked out just perfect. I accidentally flipped the two. So yes, you get your proficiency bonus that invigorates you, but that's the dawn one. The crown one is, and I don't know how you're going to add it. We'll have to maybe make um, a custom magic item with this ability. But you learn the friends cantrip permanently. You can use your intelligence, your wisdom, or your charisma, whichever one is higher, as the spell casting ability for it. If you already know the cantrip, which I don't think you do,
No.
um, then the card would have no effect. So we might have to make a custom magic item uh, to facilitate that.
Or can I just add the spell manually? I don't think I can. Hey, I
I
don't think.
I don't think you can either, because we kind of ran into that issue as well. And I think that's how I think that was kind of the workaround for it, was that we had to create a um, magic item uh, that's what it was. It's just a magic item that casts the friendship.
I can just add it to my Thunder Strike.
That will work
Okay.
if you want to do it that way. If you can do it that way, then yeah, do it that way. You just now permanently have the friendship uh, or friends. I'm sorry, friends uh, cantrip.
Okay. I'll work on that.
All right. So as I said, Zotzi, when you wake up, you just need something to do. So you go ahead and you look at the map to try to find the next place to go, the next closest. So you find from your vantage point that the next closest is actually not that far, maybe about a 4 hour journey on horse, because you do have horses, if I remember correctly.
Yep, we're on
And
horses.
and that is to the south. It is in a glade that is not far from the small hamlet of Torlin.
We'll head that way.
So you hop on
Go
your
find out what
horse.
we can. I wonder where the other two went. Doesn't matter now. We have work to do.
Exactly. Exactly. So you begin to head that way. Ooh, that's going to be a fun one. And you take your horses and boom, off you go. You travel through much of the countryside, and after 3.5 hours of journey, you enter the forest that is marked on the map as to where the next one is. And this is a strange forest as you enter. Not as strange as the one that you encountered uh, at the at the base of the Calcurst Mountains, but strange enough. It definitely gives off a familiar vibe, being that you just went into a haunted forest, and this definitely feels roughly the same. And you travel through the forest, the canopy is thick. You can see the shafts of light coming from the midday sun coming in through the canopy, all kinds of scurrying of little animals going about to and fro. And you're looking for anything that kind of sticks out to you. And that's when you see it. You see kind of like this hill, right? It's more rock than dirt and vegetation. It's like almost like a small freestanding, if you will, mountain, but it's not nearly as big as a mountain. It's only about the size of hills, maybe 30, 40 feet in height, but I mean quite wide. Say, 100 to 200 feet wide. And smack dab in the middle of it, carved out of the stone, is a double door. On the
Oh no,
double,
a door in the woods is never good.
I know, right? And carved on, um, carved on the door itself, carved into the stone door, are two scorpion figures, one on each panel. And the door is closed.
I get off my horse and approach the door.
All right. So as you approach the door, you begin to, again, you just, both of you just sense evil coming from within. Almost similar to the same previous stronghold that you were in. The doors don't appear to have been disturbed in quite some time. So you begin to think that it's possible that this was a stronghold that was being held, uh, but may or may not have been in use recently. Doesn't mean that there isn't any information inside that would be of use. So if the door is closed, what do you do?
Well,
I
we try.
seduce the door. No, I'm just joking. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Oh, is it open?
No, it's
In the,
closed. It's closed.
I mean, is it unlocked?
No one's done anything to check on that yet. So Zazi knocks on the door. There's a very hollow sound uh, when you knock, even though it's stone. Just and as you knock, Zazi, the door begins to swing ever so slightly open.
Well, I guess we're going in.
Let's get my weapons ready. Oh, and I'm gonna reach out, touch my husband with a protection from evil,
Protection from good and evil.
with a protection from good and evil.
All right, and if I remember that means any attack against you has disadvantage, if I remember correctly. Yeah,
Yep,
if
he
yeah,
needs it,
he he needs it,
and he
she
cannot
says.
be frightened. Most
Oh,
importantly,
that's one of the big ones because I
he
get
cannot be
frightened a lot.
charmed or frightened by any creature, and he has advantage on any new saving throws against those. So basically, until the spell ends, one willing creature I touch, that's him.
What's the
Um,
duration? What's the duration?
the protection grants several benefits. Creatures of this type disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. He cannot be possessed or gain charmed or frightened.
How long does it last?
Um, it does not say until the spell ends. Casting times one action. So it's going to take up to 10 minutes while I hold you for 10 minutes.
Oh, that'll work.
It doesn't say how long it is. I'm assuming till there's a long rest.
I think it's 8 hours. I think the duration is
Yeah, it doesn't say. It really doesn't.
for protection of good against evil. I could have sworn it does. Let me just take a quick gander. There it is. 10 minutes. And it's a concentration spell.
10 minutes. Okay, so we have 10
Well,
minutes.
oh, 10 minutes. Okay. Or
Yes.
concentration.
So what I tend to do for that, it's concentration, so you know that if you get hit, you do have to roll a constitution saving throw. Um, but just to help with me being able to keep track of it, I just say 2 combats, and then that's it.
Okay.
All
Sounds like a
right. So let me grab your tokens. Mad dash here. Whoops, whoops. I don't want to put them on top of each other. I want you separate. Copy. Yeah, the beauty of watching any one of my streams right now at this point is that people that are watching get to see things from my perspective, right? So like everything is shown. They can see people that are watching can see all the monsters and the traps, and right now they are seeing me frantically trying to put together a, a little something more here. Those fights, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Those fights did not last as long as I thought. You guys did really, really good in those fights. So, all right. So the door swings open, and as you go in, you can see straight ahead through two walls, and they split, right? So you can see that there's a path going east, path going west, and going forward is an alcove, a large alcove that's basically on a raised dais, right? So there's a little bit of a height within the dais before you, and you can see that there's this a cauldron covered in vines and smoke just kind of pouring out of it, and around that cauldron Our three.
Ghouls.
Yes. Gotta love the ghouls. And they are there. They see you enter, and their yellow eyes just kind of light up. Food has arrived.
Not quite. Not quite. Not quite.
Not quite. Huh? Oh, that doesn't really line up. Gosh darn it. Oh, that'll work. So with that, let's go ahead and roll for initiative. Let's see if we can get through the rest of this before.
23.
Nice, 23. Oh, it didn't show up for you. Wait a minute. Why are you
I have
in?
to
Okay,
manually add 3.
all right. So go ahead and add that to yours.
Oh, yeah. I think I can. Oh, yeah, I can. Never mind. Ooh.
Hey, you should be able to. Okay, good, good.
Yeah, yes.
See the biggest issue being is that when we switch maps like that, the previous entries I can see, but you guys can't, which drives me nuts. As far as I'm concerned, it should still be visible to all, and everything should adjust uh, as we go on. But no, they have to make it a little bit harder for the DM on that. All right, so I rolled a 21. Zatsi, what did you roll?
4.
She rolled a 4.
Yep. And we can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Zatsi.
Sorry, my brother called. Sorry.
No worries. Just make sure that your health has been reset because of the long rest.
Oh, I was set on my character sheet, but not here.
Uh,
Why
the
can I
the
not click on? Okay, there we go.
yeah the max value of your health should be what's on your character sheet, so it should just have to still
It
be.
is now.
All right. All right, then David, you get to go first.
All right. Hey, this thing is broken now. Hold on. I got to do something quickly. All right. I am going to attack this guy first.
The one
Bullet
on
of
the
restraint.
lower left,
Lower right.
lower right. All right.
Natural 20.
All right. Go ahead and roll for damage, and then roll a d100 to find out where we're at.
He has to do a D15 dexter, a strength DC
Yep.
15.
So he takes 8 points of damage. Go ahead and roll on the crit chart. 85. Oh my goodness, 85. Good Lord, that's going to be intense. All right, so right now he takes 8, which brings him down to 14. 85 on the chart. Ooh, oh, that's a good one, buddy. Good Lord, he rolled good on that one. 85, prone. No save. I am just prone. He's stunned for 1 round. No save. Boom. He has to do also a DC 15 con save, or all movement is halved until a long rest for him, and you really double your damage. So you did 8, so you actually ended up doing 16.
Uh huh.
So let me take another
And
another 8 away, which brings him down to 6. Now we got to do the restrained. So
yep,
that's the strength. So we got to do that,
he failed. So
and
he's
then
restrained.
he's restrained, and then con. DC 15 on that con save, and he failed that. So his movement is halved. He is prone and he is stunned.
And
So
restrained. Poor guy.
Prone, stunned, restrained. So boom, we'll do all three of those. Prone, stunned, and restrained. So he can't do anything. All right then. Does that end your turn then, David?
I'm gonna shoot this guy in the back because I don't think I can see the other guy. I'm not in a position to shoot him. So I'll shoot that guy. And that will hit. Also bullet of restraint. And it will be 6
6.
points of damage. It's a strength save. DC 15.
So 6 would bring him down to 16. Then strength save. Here we go.
He failed.
Failed. So he too is restrained. So I was doing that for restraint.
Yeah, that guy. Yep. Yep. And then what I will do is I'll move to right here.
All right. So the ghoul gets to go. Go there. He's gonna swipe at you with. He's gonna do 2 bite attacks. 1, 2.
Nope.
And they both miss. All right, Zazi, it's now your turn.
Is the other guy's going to try and break out?
Not yet.
Okay.
The ghouls don't get to go before me? Oh, there he went.
I restrained them.
Yes,
Okay,
he
attack this
eliminated
one.
2 basically.
Oh, so these guys are undead. So does my sickle work on them?
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
will. Yes, it will.
Okay, 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. Why do I always put my D8 away? I should just keep it out. 7 plus
Nothing
3,
out there.
10 points. And I'm going to use my sickle. Ooh, so thank God it's with advantage. A 17 and a 1.
All right.
So 17. So 1d4 plus a d8. Plus 4. So 11.
And I can't remember how much that first one was, so we're just going to say that with an 11, you're going to have him killed because I'm assuming the first one.
First one was a 10? 10.
Yeah, so that's going to leave him with 1.
I'm going to blow on him.
Pretty much.
Blow on it.
Is that in your turn then,
Right, that
Zazi?
ends my turn.
All right, David, it is now your turn.
I'm first going to just hit the guy in front of me. I'll go with my axe.
22, he's dead.
Hit. Yeah, he's dead. And I will move over here and I am going to shoot this guy first. No. Oh, wait, I've got advantage.
Yeah, he's prone.
Yeah, and I'm rolling the wrong thing. Hold on. Let me redo that. Cancel. Ignore all of the above. 1, 2. That's better. Natural 20.
Well, I'm going to assume that's going to kill him, but go ahead and roll.
Oh, yeah. He's dead. He's dead. He's definitely dead. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, he's dead.
And that's my turn.
All right. Ghoul's going to go. He's going to try to break out of that restraint now. Strength. And he doesn't. Let me just look at one thing. I should. Yeah, he can't move. He can't do anything. Good Lord. All right. Well, then that ends his turn. Go ahead, Zazi.
I'll attack the one in front of me.
Oh no, he's got an X in him. He's dead. He's dead.
Oh.
Use your power.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attacking him.
Yes.
20,
That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
30, not natural. Ah. For only 5 points of damage.
Brings him down to an 11.
Pulling out the sickle. 17.
That hits.
Okay, that's 8 plus 3, 11.
Exactly enough.
That's enough to kill him.
That's enough to kill him.
All right.
I'm going to
So
search around the room, see if I see anything of interest.
the only thing of interest is the strange cauldron. And as you look into the cauldron, it begins to glow. And as it begins to glow, you see an image appear in the water that's inside, the murky water that's inside. The image is that of the city of Volstock. You can see people moving about. You can see like the entire layout of the city. You're unsure if this image is happening now, happening in the future, or happening in the past.
Interesting.
But that's all that's there. And then it fades.
All right. I'm gonna be starting to look for traps and
Okay.
stuff over here. I think we're gonna go. Let's go to the left here. But so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because the
roll.
only drawback to this map is that it already has a stinking treasure chest built into it. Every time I've used this map, everyone goes there. So yeah. All right. So on a 14. All right. Well, keep going, and I'll let you know if you uh, discover any traps as you go. All right. So David, right about there, you sense that the square below there's something wrong.
I'm gonna try and disassemble it, disarm it.
I'm going to follow behind him in exactly where he steps.
All right. So you disable the trap, and just so you know that it was a pit trap.
Okay. I'm gonna keep. You want me to roll another investigation to keep going, or
Sure.
no? No, I'm blind.
All right. Keep going. All right, so as you turn the corner, you can see that the long hallway, there are three exits basically. The one that you just went into, one to the left, and another one further up to the north. The treasure chest in this room is quite ornate. Pascal.
I am gonna do a perception check and see if this is a mimic.
All right, all right.
And it's at advantage because I have my eyes of the.
Eagle,
Yeah, good thing it's at advantage.
30, 20. No, it is not a mimic.
All right, I'm gonna try and open it up.
All right, so it opens, quite smoothly. Uh, sure, I'll do that. I'll do that. So that'll eliminate something for me. Inside is a single warhammer. That's it, just a warhammer, and it definitely gives off arcane.
Arcana check,
Sure,
please. Oh, god damn it! I know nothing about this Warhammer.
that's okay. Maybe you can get it identified somewhere else.
Or my love can look at it.
I will
It,
look at the Warhammer for you, sweetie.
Because it might be something you paladin likes.
It's Arcana 22. I'm sorry, 23. No.
It is a
It is
flame
21. 21.
21. It is a flame tongue warhammer.
Flame tongue.
What?
That's the weapon that I need to do to try and see how to convert it to my weapon.
Thank you, sweetie, and I'll put it in my bag of holding and turn and walk away. My paladin would love that. Wait, that's me.
Yeah.
You gave it to me. Thank you.
Oh no 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 no
You did
no!
say specifically for me to inspect it so I could use it, right? Thank
Yes,
you.
exactly.
God damn it!
Exactly.
No! Grumble
Just the
grumble grumble grumble.
just the heartbreak. Just the heartbreak for that.
Well, he did specifically ask me to check it so I could use it, right? I did hear that
Y-
correctly, right?
Yes,
I opened it. I
that's
found
what
it.
I that's
I found it.
Yeah,
exactly
but you handed it to
I
me and
found it.
said your paladin could use this. So you said a war hammer? Let's see here.
yes.
Flame tongue
I
Flame
see a
tongue
war.
light
warhammer.
hammer. Let's see here.
Flame tongue. Look,
It's-
type in flame
I
tongue. There's
am
a
in
lot.
flame tongue.
it should be there it should be one that you can that's in there.
There it is,
Yes.
Warhammer. Let's see here.
2d6 fire damage when you light it up.
Mhm. And
Bludgeoning.
I'll let you determine
Is it a one-handed or two-handed?
It's a one-handed. Warhammers
one-handed.
are one.
And I'll let you determine what word needs to be spoken in order to flame it on. And you can do the classic Johnny Storm flame on.
But I was
Shush.
looking for this weapon. I was looking for something like
Yeah,
this.
and you already have somebody looking for it for you, don't you?
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
That's not fair. Fair.
Hey, is it better than what I'm currently using? My 1d8 plus 3?
Yeah, because it
Possibly
does
because the flame damage
damage.
is 2d6.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna equip that.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
All right, so David, as you enter that section of the stronghold, you can see that north and south you can go, but north ends in a wall. None of the spider webs are there. I don't like it when they do that with maps. I wish they would allow the DM some leeway for that.
It is almost dinner time. You can be patient.
Down in the south is a statue of a massive scorpion that takes up half of that room down below.
I'm gonna investigate it.
All right,
Where did you go?
you can
Oh.
do an investigation check or you can do a religion check. Either one will work.
Religion check. Let me try religion. I'm now just bummed. I'm very bummed. Oh no, I apparently did not investigate much or religion much because I've been rolling so low, and I rolling low to get my what's her name. Blah, 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 blah.
He's trying to get me to yeah.
So Zatsi, as you see the statue, being a paladin that you are, a paladin of Terra, you instantly recognize the scorpion as a representation of Loriarty, the god of evil.
Hey, isn't
Ah,
that the other guy?
Moriarty. It was a symbol of Moriarty. Okay, we
Loriarty
got
with an L.
that's Sherlock Holmes's
Yes, Sherlock Holmes is with an M. Moriarty. That is exactly where I got the inspiration for that name from. All right, so as you approach into this room, you can see that there is a stairway that leading down to the east, two columns in the center here, and an open space, right? You can see through that there is a open door here into another room, and there's two other cloves on either side.
I'll check this room out first.
All right. So as you check that room out, all you can see is there are several clay jars lining the walls, covered in cobwebs.
Let's see what's in them.
Sure.
Investigation.
No, you can just pop open the lids. And as you pop open the lids, basically, what you see inside are rotting and decaying food stores.
All right.
This must have been here and good when the stronghold, would have been used for living beings. But so far, you haven't found anything living here.
Can I leave that investigation to check for traps?
Sure.
I'm gonna check the other room first. We'll
Uh,
check the other side when we come out.
all right, no problem, no problem. So the room here, you see various crates that are, broken and destroyed. You can see evidence of uh, weapons and armor, but all of it, rotting like it's leather armor, so it's destroyed, through time. The weapons are all rusted beyond use. When you get to that point, there is uh, definitely with that 23, you notice that there is something there.
Natural 20.
All right. So you disarm, and I'll go ahead and reveal it. You disarm so you can walk on this, but I'm just going to show you disarm a spike trap. So being that you disarmed it, I'm going to put it over here. And as you go, again with
Ooh,
that
thank you. I would
23
have fallen.
investigation. So another sleight of hand to disarm that
Okay.
trap. Mhm.
Apparently not. I
Oh
didn't know
yeah,
if
it's
it's
good enough.
pulled it.
It's good. It's good enough. It's good enough. So again, you also disarm another spike trap. I will there.
All right.
The room that you can see through that door. It looks very strange, right? There's no walls. It looks like to be a massive balcony looking over just an abyss on all three sides. You're horrified to see standing roughly in the center of this balcony section. Whoops. Three undead figures, two skeletons with flames within the rib cage, and
Flame
some.
tongue swords that I was looking for. I'm gonna kill these guys. I'm just not pissed.
Well, they don't have flame tongues. They just have scepters, right? Um, but the zombified looking thing turns
I,
to look at you. That there is intelligence behind its eyes, right? And it says, "Hmm, "You will not stop us."
yes, we will. Yes, we will. Uh,
So let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
uh, 22.
There you go.
2.
You got a 2?
I got a 2.
Good Lord. That is horrible. Absolutely horrible. A 2.
I'd rather get it here than in combat
Ah,
because
very
I rolled a
true.
natural 1.
Very true. All right. So let's see. I've got David going first, followed by the skeletons, followed by Blythe, the Revenant. All right, David, what are you going to do?
Hmm. Hmm.
Just shoot it. Stabby, stabby always works.
Hmm. Okay. So, uh, Yeah, I guess I will do that.
Stabby, stabby always works.
Yeah, stabby, 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 angry, angry, stabby, stabby, angry, angry, stabby.
Exactly. Let out that anger.
First attack misses. Second attack hits. My fire to it.
All right. For 13 points of damage, bringing him down to 114.
And then I can actually now do a bonus attack with, oh no, wait, two-handed weapon. Never mind.
All right. Does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
All right. The skeletons are going to go. And they're going to do a single attack here. 2 attacks against you, Zatsi, at disadvantage as they hurl small balls of fire, roughly the size of tennis balls, towards you. Good Lord, and they miss. And then Blythe gets to go. He's going to attack you, David.
Isn't it a disadvantage protection against good and evil?
Yes, it will be. So, first thing that's going to happen is he glares at you, just like bearing down through your soul. Give me a wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Advantage. I definitely make it in any case.
Yes, because of protection of good versus evil, it's not going to work either way. He's trying to give you the frightened condition, and you're immune to it because of the protection of good versus evil. But still, I wanted to make you roll, make you sweat a little bit.
Yeah, the anger out. Flame tongue weapon.
So there's the first of the slam attacks, and there's a second of the slam attacks, all at disadvantage. And they all miss. Good. That was some good thinking on your part, Zatsi, putting that spell upon him. Oh. All right,
Yeah,
Zatsi.
he can try to keep the guilt trip going, but he's not my husband, so I don't have to give him anything.
All right, Zatsi, it's your turn.
Oh my god.
1, 2. I'm attacking with the flame tongue weapon.
Mm-hmm.
22.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll.
And a 1. Thank God for the advantage.
Did you come up with
That's all I have to say about that.
did you come up with a word to ignite it?
Oh yeah, ignite. I yell
All right.
ignite right before I swing.
All right, go ahead and
So
roll for
8 plus
damage.
3 is 11, and is fire damage even worth rolling against this guy, or is he
Yes.
immune?
Yes, fire damage is always good.
Let's see here. So that's 11 plus. Sorry, it ended up at an angle. And ended up at an angle again. Okay, I can't roll on this thing. Oh my god, I got snake eyes.
So 11 plus 2?
11, so that's 13 points of damage.
All right, 13
I
points.
don't like those dice. I need better dice.
13 points of damage brings him down to 101.
Okay.
All right, then, David, it is your turn.
Oh no,
Smacky,
I
smacky.
still get to use my
Oh,
second weapon.
sorry about that. I wasn't thinking about that.
And I'm
Sorry.
also using my
Corpse Slayer?
Corpse Slayer.
well yeah, my Corsair, but I'm also
Smite.
Divine Smite.
Yeah, might as
Divine
well
Smite.
use it now.
Definitely against this guy.
3d8. Where's my d8?
Casting at level 1?
No, the second one, the 3d8.
It's
So it's
against death, so it's
It's
4.
4d8
It's
since
4.
it's undead. Yes.
Alrighty, let's see what we get. 8, 15, 20, 26 points of damage.
Holy
And now the Corpse Slayer.
balls, 26.
Yep. Now the corpse layer. And to make my husband happy, I made sure to mark my spell spot.
Damn it, you took my flame tongue.
19.
19 will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
1d4 plus a d8. Where is it? Okay, 13 points of damage.
Dang. Nice. Brings it down to 62.
Da, da, da. Who's your mama? Yep, go ahead.
He
All
did
right, I'm gonna attack.
he, he did a lot of damage. All right, go ahead, David.
First attack will miss. Second attack will hit for 10 points of damage. And I'll add my fire burn to that again. Another 4 points.
All right. Does that end your turn?
That ends my turn. Can't do
All right.
much.
Skeleton.
Unless I go with fisticuffs, I can't do a third attack.
Skeletons are going to go. And they're going to. All right, sorry about that. Getting kind of distracted. Let's see. One attack against you, Zazia, again at disadvantage because of the cloak, and then one attack against you at disadvantage, David, because of the protection.
Natural one.
Ugh. All right, so let's see what they get on that. Roll D100, 56, 56 on the table. Next saving throw in combat is at disadvantage.
I'm
So
not gonna. That's
yeah, that's may or may not work. So what we'll do is we'll mark him with that. So they go ahead and miss, and then Zazia, Blythe turns to you. Give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 15, because you are not
Ooh, 18
immune.
plus my wisdom.
Ah,
Plus 1, so that's 19.
ah. All right, so you are not frightened. Gosh, darn it. One attack against you, David, at disadvantage because of the spell. And then one attack against you, Zazia.
natural one. No.
Ah. Well, Zazia, you still get hit for 11 points because he rolled a 22. And then Nat 1, 82. I
That's
think
good. That's it's
that
actually. I think no, nothing happened.
nothing happens. Nothing unusual happens. All right, Zazia, it is now your turn.
I'm attacking him again. Net 20.
Fight is
All
gonna
right.
go quick.
Go ahead and roll for damage, just regular damage right now. And then roll a
Okay.
D100 to find out what you get. So this is the Warhammer with flame.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. So 19 points of damage.
Damn, that is insane. So 19 would put him at 29 points. Go ahead and roll for the table.
Where are my d10s? I think they're over here. Nope. Okay. 93.
Dang, 93.
Ooh.
All right, so roll me a d10 on top of that. Just one d10.
2.
All right, so that was 2. And how much was your damage from the
19.
19? That's right, 19. So we got to triple that. So I already applied 19 of it, so I had to reply double because it was
Dead,
triple damage. I
dead.
think he's dead.
So that's 57.
Yeah, that is enough to kill him.
Louise.
Jeez. See, that's the power of a paladin right there for you with a good
Yep,
weapon.
yep, yep.
And
And
as
she still has one attack. She still has one attack.
Going here with my corpse slayer on this guy.
well, I was going to say
Actually, this guy, he's restrained, right?
No, he's not restrained. He's just got disadvantage.
disadvantage. But as you kill Blythe and as he falls to the ground in pieces and dust, the magic summoning these skeletons to his aid disappears. And they too fall to the ground.
Well, looky there.
Thank you for the weapon, sweetie. Wait. Thank you for the weapon there, David. You're not a sweetie.
And then there is a treasure chest there.
I'm going to look around the room, see if I can find anything of interest.
Yeah, I'll investigate first and see if it's not trapped in.
Mm-hmm.
Investigation
Not trapped.
of
Not
8.
locked. I'll open it up. What do we find?
All right.
My
So
investigation is 8, so I
8,
don't think I see much.
not much. You just see the abyss that spreads out before you, right? It's all, misty. You can't see
I
how
still
far
want to go
down it
check
goes.
out that Blythe's body. Did the Blythe's body just disappear?
Yeah, turn to dust. Turn to
Ah,
dust.
okay, never mind.
All right. So in this treasure chest, you find 3 greater healing potions. We'll
Need
do
that. I need that big time.
500 gold pieces. And let's. How do I want to do that? Yeah, I'll do it that way because that'll connect everything together. And you find an amulet, it's just a plain steel amulet. But what makes it really unnerving is there's an eye in the center that looks around.
I'm going to do Arcana check on it. Arcana. So 17.
17. On a 17. Yeah, it's exactly the one I wanted. Sweet, and it'll kind of connect the story, kind of come full circle with the story of today. That's what it looks like. And with
The
that,
Eye of Vecna.
and with that uh, Arcana check, Zatsi, it's a hag's eye,
Another hag.
Damn.
and then that is where we will end today's session.
Damn flame tongue.
You're not my husband. I do not feel compelled to give it to you.
Exactly, exactly.
You handed it to me and said, "This looks like a paladin weapon." And I said, "Thank you."
Yes.
God damn it.
So I thank everyone for watching. I hope everyone is enjoying the story. We will see you all next week, and